Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Destro Reborn. Again, please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
I don't need no man.
I'm kind of irritated because I literally just drove almost an hour to come donate plasma. Spent 2 hours inside the plasma center filling out paperwork and watching videos just for them to prick my finger and be like, my H levels or whatever are too low and I can't give a donation today. Mind you,
You spent like 3, 4, maybe 5 hours. Could you just not go to work or find work or work?
depend on that donation to be able to pay my rent today, so I'm just irritated and lost today. I want to cry, and I kind of just want to, I don't even know, just cry, I guess.
I don't need no man.
I think the bigger, more frightening issue in all of this is not that people think that men...
Okay, you guys were talking about the filters and stuff on these ones. I think Lord Destro puts a special AI filter for these women so these women can't try to copyright him or something like that, because not too long ago someone did a copyright strike on Lord Destro and tried to take his video down. So I think this is why that's why I don't ever really mention how much filtering happens on Lord Destro's videos.
And don't care about your degrees. The conversation is shifting towards a point where women are being told it's unattractive to be educated.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you.
When have men ever told you that it was attractive for men that women are educated? When did you ever hear this?
We don't care.
2 hours later.
So men are constantly telling us they don't care about our degrees.
You don't?
They don't want to, they don't care about our education. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything to them. I was reading an article earlier. Why aren't we talking about the real reason male college enrollment is dropping?
See, you fell right into my trap.
So the woman that popped their balloon because of a man's height, his energy,
it just kind of gave that energy, the energy, yeah, I see a little bit.
his astrological sign, or his style aesthetic, have come to police you and I on our preferences. Yet once again, the modern woman attempts to shame you into liking what she deems acceptable. Truth is, most men don't care about a woman's degree anymore because it doesn't benefit them.
I think back in the day when college was so much more scarce and very few people actually went to college, it actually maybe mattered. It maybe did, because it really showed she was very highly educated. She was very, at least well off kind of thing.
Modern women have stated that they don't plan to contribute to the house finances and future investments. So why would your $200,000 degree in liberal arts really matter to him?
It matters even less because now you're going to give me that $200,000 of debt.
It's simple mathematics. Well, I forgot. Most women don't major in mathematics.
Today,
True.
Nearly all colleges are 60% women. Yes, yep. 60% women, which she writes is an all-time high. Today, 4 to 6 from men to women attending college. When schools and universities used to be predominantly male, they never had to fully confront the fact that they don't know shit because they weren't in schools and in classrooms with women. In classrooms with women, they really understand that they don't know it because we're the smarter gender.
What? How did you come across that thought process?
The ones that believe that there are 72 genders. Okay, I got you. Now here's the problem with her point. 50% of all bachelors belong to women, but only 38% of those women graduate with a bachelor's in science. Now I ask you, which bachelor of the two are harder to get and earn the most money? Yes, you guessed it, science. So if women graduate more than men, but men take up the weight for most other difficult degrees, who is actually the smartest gender?
Got it!
We don't care about your degrees. We don't care about your education. We'll go on ahead and just get the waitress. We don't care about you earning your money. We don't care about that.
Those are all true statements.
Men are going into roles where masculinity is not threatened. This is the reason why men don't care about degrees, quote unquote don't care about degrees. They do give a about degrees. They just don't want to be in female spaces. They don't want to have to compete with women in order to gain an education. So this is why we are seeing more and more.
Why should we compete just to get an education? It's just education. Maybe compete to get a good job, sure, but just to get an education?
Men going into trades, going into labor unions, okay? HVAC, men.
And again, those things are almost AI proof, at least for the foreseeable future. HR, story time. I had a conversation with a chick. First time seeing her, we had a conversation. She was like, oh, like I just got laid off. And I was like, oh, what did you do? Like, I was in HR. I did everything right. I did not foresee this coming. You know what I said to her? Is it wrong if I said, if I was to say I saw this coming? She was just like, huh? How did you know? And I was just like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, you went for HR, which is the most useless thing in companies, which would be the most foremost to get cut off when things are going bad. So you're just a frivolous position.
Manufacturing, construction, because those are male dominated establishments where they can be on the same level and per usual keep the bar low as hell, because if a woman infringes on it or if it is a space for women, they are going to be reminded that they don't know shit.
Well, I can't wait for the day when women infringe on reg welders' jobs.
Right?
Side note,
Come on
you
over,
notice
guys.
how back then, when more men filled the lecture halls, it was all gender inequality this, systematic bias that. But now that women dominate the campus roll call, suddenly men are the stupid gender. You see how that works? But hey, I digress. Let this sniveling little poodle dog continue to bark at our ankles while we move forward. The truth is, men don't care about those frivolous degrees because they bring nothing to the table. For example, look at this strong, independent woman with a degree and a master's, yet she still struggles to pay the rent. It's clear the math is not mathing.
Can you believe my net pay as a New York City teacher with a bachelor's and a master's degree?
I'm a PhD.
Okay, congratulations.
5 years experience is only $1,772.
Damn.
Let's break out the numbers and talk about why it's that low. Now, my gross pay is actually $3,151.
You're getting paid as much as my girl, which got a bachelor's degree in the Philippines that she did not owe any money for.
Per check, federal taxes take out $262, Social Security takes out $195, state taxes take out $122.
Damn those state taxes. Damn you, California.
Medicare takes out $45, city tax takes out $20, so the government portion alone is $646. Where are my tax dollars going? The roads still suck. I work in a school that doesn't have the supplies or anything they need. I need to know where my dollars are going. But on the monthly basis, this looks like gross pay being $6,302 gives me a net monthly pay of $3,544.
Yeah.
So she lives in New York City
average
and her net pay is $35.44. For those that know, in the New York City area, $3,000 rent means you're guaranteed to be assaulted by either a homeless man, a gang member, or a mutant-sized rat at least once a year. And this is standard, so you just have to add that beat into your budget. But obviously, if she had a husband making the same amount, they could probably live in New York City comfortably and also save and invest their money together, making retirement easier. But hey, you would need a so-called agreeable woman for such a task, and they are in short order when it comes to those that were indoctrinated in college. But hey, modern woman, stay strong, stay independent.
One-bedroom apartments in New York are easily $2,000.
Did I just say $3,000 for a one bedroom? Why do you guys live there?
I
thought California was expensive. Like a one bedroom in California is like $1,800. $3,000.
Go to the Bronx, you paying like $1,500-$1,600 for a one bedroom.
Okay. So it has to be in the Bronx to get that price. I'm assuming the ghetto.
Evans, I got a condo at like a really good price because As a teacher with 2 degrees, how do people afford to live like this? Like, it's...
Why do you think 2 degrees matter? Like, you're still a teacher. You chose a teaching career. We all know since we were kids that teachers don't get paid well. I'm not hating on her too much here. I think teaching is actually a really great profession, but
really not a lot. And I know I'm giving a lot of money to my 403B, but like, it's either you don't put a lot towards retirement because you need to live now, or you find a cheap place to live at so you can put more towards retirement. And it's like, we should be able to do both at the same time.
Why?
Especially in a high cost of living area.
But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blasphemy.
Yeah, again, I couldn't afford to live in a nice area for a very long time. I lived right next to Compton, even until more recently, for $700. I only now live in Buena Park, which is a little bit nicer area, because I can afford it now. Before I couldn't afford it, so I've never even thought to live in the nicer area. Life. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys later.